Welcome to Streaming Into the Voids, What's New in Streaming, where we tell you what's coming the week of July 25th. I'm Kim Hollis, and with me are David Mumpower.
Hello!
Raul Burial.
Hello.
And Tim Bridey.
Hi there.
We'll start with Netflix and Mary Beth Barone Galaxy Brain coming July 28th. Is an ex best friend the worst ex? Can dating apps save democracy? What's with NYPD merge? Barone has all the answers in this witty special. On July 29th, we have Final Project Season 1.
In this Mexican series, it's a new school and a new start until vicious online attacks and a classmate's twisted challenge spark a dangerous bond that pushes Tamara toward transformation.
Also on July 29th is Wrath, Season 1.
In this Brazilian series, a wounded amnesiac finds refuge with an MMA coach and steps into the ring, torn between hope for a new future and a dangerous past that keeps closing in.
Next up on July 30th is The Bombing of Pan Am 103.
In this limited series based on a true story, the tragic bombing of a transatlantic flight over Scotland in 1988 unites the local police and the FBI in a hunt for the attackers.
Yeah, I don't think we needed another one of these, but back in January, Peacock had the 5-part Lockerbie, A Search for Truth, starring Colin Firth, and I guess Netflix felt they needed their own version.
On July 31st, it's Man of Virtue, Season 1. In this Thai series, when a monk and his companions become suspects in the theft of a priceless diamond, they set out to restore their honor and expose the true culprits. And our final new Netflix release is The Vacation Principle, coming July 31st.
In this Japanese series, after losing her job, Midori retreats to her late grandmother's villa, where lush orange trees, ocean views, and a handsome but enigmatic caretaker await. Hey!
It's not a Hallmark movie, but I'll take it.
We'll move on to Disney Plus and Furious Season 1 coming July 27th.
Emmy Rossum stars as Alice Black, an FBI agent who goes all in on tracking down a mysterious female serial killer with her own deadly definition of justice. As Alice delves deeper into this case, her life becomes intertwined with the calculating killers, forcing her to re-examine everything she believes about right, wrong, and the law. Wait, wasn't this called Killing Eve not that long ago?
And then on July 30th and 31st, it's the Lollapalooza Livestream.
For the first time ever, the music festival will stream globally. However, it will not be available for replay after it's over.
Yeah, I try to make sure this makes it into the show notes every year. Lollapalooza has had some great live streams on Hulu, and now that Hulu is a global brand for Disney, it makes sense for it to stream globally. But Hulu is not very good at streaming these live events. I mean, certainly in comparison to, say, the Coachella live stream that you can watch on YouTube every year. For one thing, if you do not tune in live to one of the performances, there's no way to scroll back and watch something that you have missed. And so you kind of have to have that schedule right there in front of you and be ready for that performance. And if that performance is happening in the middle of the day when you're busy doing something else, you're out of luck. So pay attention to the acts this year and when they're going to be on stage, because that's the only time you're going to get to see them on the live stream.
Okay, on HBO Max, it's The Drama coming July 31st. The A24 black comedy starring Zendaya and Robert Pattinson reaches streaming platforms. Then on Paramount Plus, it's Diara from Detroit, Season 2, coming July 29th.
A seemingly harmless furniture recovery job quickly spirals into a triple homicide investigation, gang warfare, and a citywide treasure hunt.
Yeah, that is definitely spiraling. Wow.
This is one of those shows that has hopped from BET Plus to Paramount Plus. No indication as to whether or not this is the last season, as they appear to have canceled all the other BET Plus shows. But this is, it's a little bit drama. It's a little bit tongue-in-cheek humor. The trailer looks like it's a lot of fun, but it's definitely got a specific demographic.
Okay, we'll move on to Prime Video and The Devil's Mouth coming July 29th.
A group of college friends' talent adventure turns deadly when they become trapped in submerged caves with a dangerous predator. As oxygen runs low, past conflicts emerge in their desperate fight for survival. Catherine Newton leads the cast in what sounds a lot like my beloved film, The Descent.
Yeah, we've had sharks by the beach, we've had sharks in tornadoes, and we've had sharks in French sewers. But you know what we've never had is sharks in caves until now.
On July 31st, it's Batman Caped Crusader Season 2.
There are new villains on the street of Gotham City, and there's only one man for the job. Wait, don't tell me. I'll figure it out. Is it Batman?
It's Batman!
Oh, okay. Good.
All right, we're going to move on to Apple TV and Snoopy Presents There's No Place Like Home, Snoopy, coming July 31st. Snoopy is devastated when his beloved doghouse is accidentally sold at a yard sale. In an effort to cheer up his pal, Charlie Brown leads Snoopy on an adventure to find his old doghouse, and along the way, they learn what makes a house truly a home. This is the 53rd Peanut special.
That sounds absolutely lovely, but it also makes me irrationally angry. How did they let that house get sold?
Exactly. What are they doing? On Acorn TV, we have The Ridge Season 1 coming July 27th.
A Scottish doctor flees to New Zealand to escape troubles in her personal and professional life, only to become entangled in a web of lies after her strange sister dies.
We'll move on to AMC Plus and The Walking Dead, Dead City Season 3 coming July 26th.
Maggie and Negan will put their differences aside to build the first thriving community in Manhattan since the apocalypse. And as I recall correctly, the difference between them is that Negan smashed her husband's head in. So I have questions here beyond the staggering power of the plot armor they must be wearing for everyone to still be alive after this long.
Oh, well, at least Jeffrey Dean Morgan's getting paid. On Starz, we have Fightland Season 1 coming July 31st.
A disgraced boxing champion is released from prison and returns to London to take revenge on the crime family that betrayed him.
And we will close it out with Hallmark Plus and Love Under the Mistletoe coming July 25th.
Grace and her former high school crush, Ryan, worked together to revive the beloved charity fundraiser and seem to constantly find themselves under strategically placed mistletoe.
Aw. So this week, huh?
Yeah, remember last week?
There was so much. I love Snoopy. I'll probably catch up on those eventually, and this one included, but whew.
Yeah, there's too many Snoopy specials for me to catch up at this point. This is very much a Hulu week for me. The trailer to Furious looks really strong. That's a great dramatic series that I think is going to play out very well. And so long as I can find a couple of acts that I'm interested in, I'll be watching that Lollapalooza on Hulu as well.
So I'm not really joking here. We listed like 6 things last week that we were looking forward to. And this week, maybe 3. Honestly, it's probably 1, and that's Peanuts. But I might give The Vacation Principal a chance if the reviews are good. And then, The Devil's Mouth, if it is more Descent-like rather than, cheap Jaws knockoff. And it doesn't even count because it's just a given at this point. But yeah, we'll be watching Love Under the Mistletoe. I think I've actually watched every Hallmark release this year. I should say that wasn't a cozy murder mystery because I don't like those.
So go watch something.